Dim the sun in the UK. Experiments are set to begin in the next few weeks in the already incredibly dark and gloomy and grey and cloudy United Kingdom. People seem to want to make it even darker and gloomier and cloudier. Absolutely insane. Why the fuck are we building all these solar panels if we're just going to send the sun back into space anyway? None of this makes any fucking sense. And I even used Grok AI to analyze this, and straight away it pulled up a 2001 IPCC study which claimed it's near impossible for humanity to trigger a runaway climate change event with greenhouse gases. The assessment, which investigated climate dynamics to finding a Venus-like runaway greenhouse effect as an extreme where water vapor traps all heat, leading to catastrophic warming. It concludes that human activity is highly unlikely, near impossible to cause this, as no plausible greenhouse gas forcing could trigger such instability. It's all bullshit. We know it's all bullshit, but what the fuck is this? £50 million just to dim the sun. That money could have been spent on so many other things to actually benefit the people of this country. £50 million has been approved to dim the sun in the UK. Experiments are set.
What's going on, folks? Welcome to another video, Codename Love One. Let me break this down for you and shed some light on it. Right, so the Draco pedivore, baby-eating, flesh-eating, Draco reptilian, Archon vampire empire, aka the aka the elite, the bloodline families 13, the globalist forum, the WEF, the United Nations, you name it, every government in the entire realm, all controlled by who I've just told you, are attempting to block the sun, dim the sun. Well, let me tell you what that is about, okay? Let me lay it down for you. If you don't have eyes to see, let me break it down for you. So they're trying to dim the light of the sun. What they're actually doing is a metaphor, metaphorically dimming the light in you, dimming the inner light in you, dimming the sun, the inner sun in you. That is what they're doing. That's what this is all about, right? It's a systematic, targeted attack on the inner light, your light within you. That's what they care about. You could, if you wanted to term it, the inner Christ light, the Christos, the illuminated, the light within. I mean, that is the best way of describing it. That emanates from Jerusalem, okay? And Jerusalem, the real meaning, is the light, the place that which all light emanates from, aka the pineal gland, okay? The illumination within you is what they're trying to dim. This is metaphorical, and it's also obviously playing out in the external, the illusory holographic matrix, but it does have a physical effect, obviously blocking out the sun, in that your light will be dimmed. However, paradoxically, you can still illuminate oneself meditating in a cave for 7 years and fasting, right? There are various ways of dealing with this. Let's just lay this down for you. You do know that the Draco pedophile Archon vampire empire live underground. They don't give a fuck, right? They couldn't give a flying fuck about the sun, right? They have underground cities, tunnels, a network underground as well as overground. And from an NPC perspective, you could say they have underground bunkers, billion dollar fucking nuclear bunkers or whatever. You know, you could look at it like that, and that's true as well. So they don't give a fuck about the sun being on, right? Now, the sun is the light of the universe, okay? It is the consciousness. It is the giver of life, right? It is, in the Bible, Jesus, the Son of God, yeah? It is the Christ light. It is the the thing that turns water into wine, grapes being sown, watered, and then crushed and turned into wine, right? Many analogies. It's the sun that does that. So that's why they want to dim it. They want to dim the light within you, okay? They want your light dimmed. Now, they have infinite resources. They have endless money supplies because they just create numbers. It's fictional, yeah? The fiat currency. They just create numbers, print whatever they want, blah, blah, blah. They have the gold reserves because they're Draco pedophile, thieving pieces of shit that have stolen everything from us, the guardians of this realm. That's been hijacked by these pedophile Draco baby-eating scum who are dimming the light. And yes, it's the Rothschilds, yes, it's the Rockefellers, the Orsinis, the Medicis. Look into the other names, the Collins family. And yes, it is the Cohens, if you know what I'm talking about there, the Cohens, right? The false small hats, the ones that call themselves illuminated that aren't. Because that's what a Jew-el is. It's a jewel in the crown, mate. Jew-el. And the crown is the L, right? The jewel in the crown is the pineal gland. The same thing that they're trying to block and stop humanity awakening. Or certainly as awake humanity as can be, right? There is, without any doubt, over the last 15 years been some kind of mass sort of waking up, if you like. So what was I going to say? Trying to dim the sun. They have endless money, so they've been doing this in every other way as well. It's just the same as they spend 50 million on putting fluoride into the water, poisoning your fucking teeth with mercury, putting Monsanto shit in your food, yeah? Filling you up with chemicals, putting forever chemicals in the fucking Apple wrist watch strap, you know, basically putting bleach in your water supply. You know, they are attacking your light, mate. When you walk into a supermarket, there is strip lighting, yeah? LED, you know, the LED lights, the strip lights. That is an attack on the pineal gland, mate. The blue light from those lights is fucking with your inner frequency, your inner light. So wherever you go, they are trying to dim your light. That is a no fucking brainer. So this, we're dimming the sun, shouldn't come as much surprise to you if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, right? If you're awake, if you're illuminated already and you can see. Because if you can see, you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make anyone that cannot see remain blind, asleep, walking dead, soulless, godless, spiritless, and the rest of it, you know? Because, you know, it's easy to control a bunch of sheep, isn't it, folks? Than it is to control a wolf that will bite and rip the head off of the shepherd, yeah? Or the so-called shepherd, meaning the Draco pedophiles that are doing the herding, the kettling of humanity, right? So this is a metaphorical thing that is playing out in the external, and it's all about dimming your inner light, just like they're doing with every other thing in your life. All the food supply, you know, the blue lights, the fucking everything, the Wi-Fi, the EMF, all of it. lowering your frequency, lowering your fucking light, because we are light beings, folks. That is who we are, beings of light, emitting frequency. A hue man is a hue, many-coloured man, many lights, many frequencies of man. The hue man, yeah? What frequency are you emitting? Frequency, energy, yeah? Energetic vibrations. So dimming the light, obviously, all the normies are like, they're dimming the sun. Yep, that's what they're trying to do. And they think it's to do with, I don't know what they think it's to do with, but they haven't got a clue what they're actually trying to do, right? And obviously, I want to add this, that weather is absolutely connected to your consciousness. So the gloomier, the rainier, the more miserable, well, that has an effect on you, right? If it's a beautiful blue sunny day, there's no wind, it's like beaming hot, beautiful still, usually happy-go-lucky, chilled out, everything's great. And then they'll turn on their weather weapons, right? HAARP, and then, rain, wind, storms, and you get depressed, right? This is how it works. They're affecting your consciousness within the terrarium realm, human Truman Show, dome, enclosed fucking hell realm, which obviously they're in control of and are able to manipulate weather because they've got the endless Draco tech to do that. I think it's for other reasons as well. There may be some frequencies coming from the sun that are helping to awaken certain people. Obviously, if you can do solar gazing every day, it's going to benefit you. They tell you not to look at the sun. That's the opposite of what you do. Right, obviously, don't in the Arizona desert. You wouldn't want to fucking be staring at the sun until you've worked up a few years of it. But start with the sunrise, sunset, that kind of thing, Whenever you get a chance, do some gazing at the sun. It's going to benefit your consciousness. So, obviously, yeah, Christos, the sun, that is what they're trying to dim, the inner light, the consciousness. It's a portal of divine consciousness, and yeah, it's shocking, disgusting, filthy. These people must be stopped. They must be all strung up, and decapitated and removed. However, their consciousness will keep coming back here. So it's not really the answer, but how else they need to be removed. Yeah.